What's good? It's your boy Trey Little Go Crazy back with another video. I'm back from a copyright strike, which is insane. But I decided to go pick up that new spicy chicken sandwich from McDonald's. Everybody trying to do a spicy chicken sandwich. The line was kind of crazy, but it wasn't too bad, like Popeyes when I got that one. But for those who don't know, I'm a rapper, entrepreneur, TikToker, over 1 million followers, and this channel is to help equip artists to learn how to fulfill their purpose and, you know, fulfill their passions while doing what they love and using the little resources that they have to make it work. So I'm gonna do a mukbang with this new chicken sandwich. I'm gonna let y'all know how this tastes, like a little review, but at the same time, I'm gonna talk about how I built my fan base in hopes that you can learn from me talking about how I built my fan base while I try this new sandwich out and stuff. And then, you know, hopefully you can apply some of that. So let me get a good thumbnail picture. All right, hold on, let me get like a little. All right, first of all, it comes in this nice little bag. Let y'all know how it tastes. Ooh, wow, I've never seen a McDonald's quality burger like this. It's good, but I would say Chick-fil-A is better. This is kind of dull. The sauce good though, but it's worth it though. Kind of expensive, $4 just for a sandwich. Just get a McChicken. McChicken is just like this. Just get this sauce on the McChicken. It's good though. But look, throughout my life, I've been through a lot of stuff, and it's stuff that a lot of people probably haven't been through, like growing up in the street wars of Detroit and in the hood. But it's enough to motivate people to know that if I made it out, that they can make it through their situation. Whatever they're going through, even if it's not the same thing that I went through. This tastes kind of like Popeyes, but I think Popeyes is better. This tastes kind of fresh, but I share my story in my music, in my videos, on my YouTube channel, on my TikTok. And when I share my story, people feel like they want to support. So that's one of the biggest pieces of advice. It's like advice. People need to learn how to share their story, because that's one of the biggest pieces of advice. Like when I get on the stage, when I do a video, when I do a speech, when I do a concert, I get in front of new people who never seen me before, and I share my story. And you gotta find different ways to tell it. And then you just stay consistent with it, because that's what's gonna separate you from every other artist out there, you know? Yeah, you know, rappers might be way more famous than me, but as long as I'm sharing my story, like, yeah, there's something different about me that, you know, Lil Pump might not have, you know, which means that there's room for both of us because his story is different than mine. And people might find, you know, a certain value in listening to my music and Lil Pump music, or either or of our music. But sharing your story makes it less about how many followers you got or how famous you are, and more about people really wanting to support you because they resonate with your story and they can relate. Think about the artists that you listen to and that you look up to, you know? You probably feel like when you playing that song, you know, started from the bottom, now we're here. You could probably relate to that because it's like you either at the bottom now and you working your way up, or you feel like you're in a progress of getting from the bottom and you made it to the middle and you getting to the top. And that brings up a good point. Like, even for me, right, I'm not a local rapper. Locally, I mean, people who know me, they might say local rapper, but I'm past that local stage of like local artists trying to get on, but I'm not like famous yet. You know, a lot of people know who I am, but people come up to me wanting to take pictures all the time. but I'm kind of in the middle. I haven't fully crossed over to like that Tekashi 6ix9ine, like Polo G, you know, Lil Baby status. But I feel like I've learned how to get from that, you know, on the corner passing out, like, I almost said CDs, but on the corner passing out flyers, or trying to get at the mall, trying to do YouTube videos of people listening to your music. And I'm in the middle phase, so like I've had to do so many different things and pass out CDs when I was in high school, and people would throw them in the trash, and you know, do a ton of concerts. Like I've done tons of concerts, anywhere from 10 people to 30,000 people with some of the festivals that I played at. But the biggest thing was just sharing my story throughout the process, and that made people stick to me because they remembered that story, they remembered the emotion in it, and being consistent. If you drop music, you know, once every 5 months, people aren't really gonna care for you unless you have a massive fan base. People be trying to be the Weeknd and Kendrick Lamar, you know, when you still sitting on your mama couch and not really doing much, and you like, oh, I'm gonna drop a song, I want people waiting. Bro, you got like 2 people that listen to your music on Spotify, and that's your girl and your mama, you know. But you gotta be consistent. That's why I try to drop a song a month. And if I'm not dropping a song a month, I'm doing remixes. I'm doing something to stay in, you know, my supporters' face, so they know I'm here, so they're still getting what they want from me. Just like for my favorite YouTubers and rappers, I'm constantly looking for new content from them. So you have to be consistent. When you tell your story, you have to consistently tell that story in different ways. Like Kendrick Lamar, he'll talk about, you know, how he's seen someone get, you know, like hurt or whatever, and then he'll talk from their perspective, and then he'll also talk from his perspective. Then he'll do another song talking about the person on the corner who witnessed the perspective, right? And then you just got to talk about different stages. Like, what are the stage that you're in now? What was it like when you were younger? And you can just keep sharing your story and make it real authentic. Don't try to be somebody that you're not, you know. Don't try to be, oh, I'm a millionaire, but you're not, or I'm famous and you're not. And don't try to flex and buy just all types of name brand or fake stuff just to try to flex on people. People love authenticity. Like, for real. Like, throughout my life, like, I've done phone videos, like I'll let people know that I get stuff for the low, or a fan gave me something, but I'm not really trying to act like I'm somebody that I'm not, you know. Being authentic and being yourself is part of your story, and you don't have to compete with other people, because people are like you for you, and those are the people that you want. But being consistent, and then you get better. Like, don't worry about dropping a bunch of money on equipment, or don't worry about just really trying to skip steps. Like, enjoy the process, enjoy every single day waking up doing what you love, and you know, don't focus so much on the end result. Just enjoy the process. Enjoy going to open mics and meeting new artists and getting new fans day by day, and patience. So the biggest things is like sharing your story, consistently sharing your story in different ways, meaning put out new music, put out new videos once a month. Like, do something, stay active. Don't take any long breaks when you're getting started unless you already established. I can't even afford to take long breaks. Number 3, you know what I mean? Focus on the day-by-day process, and don't try to focus so much on the end result of where you want to be and what you want to be doing. And that's really how you're going to build a fan base over time, you know? Like, it just happens. It just comes with time because you're being consistent. You get 5 fans this week, 20 fans this week, 1 fan that week. And you got to stay on every social media platform. The ones that's booming, like TikTok. Yeah, get on there and create. And that's how you're going to build like a massive fan base. Speaking of that, I got a TikTok course that I'm working on right now. I'm going to let y'all know when it's done. It'll be my first course. This shake was so good. Oh my gosh, man. My bad. Oh man, I want some more food, to be honest. But yeah, I hope that was helpful though. You know, if you got any more questions, let me know in the comments. If you want to know what camera that I use, what I'm using right now, the computer that I use, microphone that I use, studio equipment is all in the description. Make sure you hit me up on Instagram. But much love. Thanks for tuning in. My first mukbang. Yeah, it was pretty chill. But make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, like this video, and I gotta get some sleep, so I'm out.